Good evening. We're definitely gonna get into these messages. I'm feeling it today. We're definitely finna get into these messages from our Elohim. We're gonna start off with this numerology deck and see what messages our Elohim have for us today. Expect a powerful change. We have new moon eclipse. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And then we have here, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay, so it's time for someone to step into their north node. Step into your destiny. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So something could be approaching here. Okay. A personal issue reaches its resolution. Full moon in Cancer. You can also be a Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, or Taurus. Okay. But a personal issue is going to reach resolution here. So some type of climax is approaching here. Yeah, conclusions are within reach for you. So resolution is coming and a new start for you is coming, which is beautiful. New starts are always a gift. Yeah, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. The answers that you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So you could be a Gemini, a Aries, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Taurus. Double confirmation for the Aries. Here we go. So let's see. Also check your chart and see what your north node is. Let's expect a powerful change here. Expect a powerful change. Okay, so stay adaptable. Okay, something is definitely changing. It's not final. Okay, you can have a lot of scattered energy, unstable situations. You could be stressed and burdened at this time. Some sort of decision could be about to be made here. Some type of judgment here. Okay, something that you may need to be strong in. Okay, you may want to surrender and go with the flow, let go, or it may be time for you to move on from something. What is your... Let's see, what is your dreams need a practical plan? Okay, surrender and let go is at the top yet again, and then we have the Eight of Cups. So if you have some type of plan in mind, maybe it could be a plan for some type of partnership. You may want to walk away. It could be causing you some type of mental disturbance. Okay, things are transforming here. You may have not allowed opportunity. You could have force something here. It's a lot of tempers going on too as well. If you need help, you know, ask your people for help. Okay, be resourceful at this time. Express yourself. Use your intuition and your instinct. Yeah, with this Mars being in reverse, you could have been angry or in some type of competition, or you could even think about fighting or going to war. But that is in reverse. That's not what you need at this time. You need to have the courage to have willpower and be ambitious towards something else here. Okay, you could also be being impatient. You can be challenging things here. A lot of clashes going on at this time. It's time for you to learn to compromise here. You could be very frustrated. Okay, a lot of contradictions going on here. Okay, it could have been something that you work hard towards. It could be some type of partnership that you put a lot of hard work in, but sometimes also that hard work is in letting go. To have what's best for you because it don't look good. Yeah, it's time for you to release negativity here. We have the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you could be blind. You may not be getting no answer here. You can have, you know, upset emotions here, but it's time for you to release the negativity so that you can have a new start. Okay. Some of the things that you could have wanted may be out of reach at this time. Okay, you can have Virgo in your chart too as well. Yeah, it's time for a new start. It's time for you to look ahead. Look and see what other opportunities are out there, okay? Pay attention to new people that come in your life too as well. You're having experiences. New things are being put on your path for your learning and your growth. Okay, you may need a new fresh start in your health, whatever daily routines that you have. It could be different for you, especially if you was in some type of partnership. Yeah, you could be mentally entrapped. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. You could be focused on past struggles. Okay, you could also be slightly competitive and superficial. You could also feel like an outcast. Your life force is restrained. You're not set free. You could have Leo in your chart. You could be very dramatic. It could be a dramatic sudden event coming up here. Okay, just gonna clear some things. You could be in your ego. You could be in your ego. You could be proud. It's not looking good. You can have fire trines within your chart too as well. The horn just hunked outside. It's not looking good for you. You can be mentally entrapped and conflicted. You could have even tried to do something to someone that is in their North Node, because with this North Node coming out here, you're not in your North Node. Yeah, you could have been battling and watching and the horn just hung twice outside. Yeah, you... It ain't looking good. Some type of fiery climax gonna approach here with the Lover, and that's gonna be justice, whatever occurs. Balance is being, yeah, low resources. A change here. You're gonna be going through darkness. It's time for you to soul search. So whatever occurs with this is what's meant to happen, because you're not discovering who you are. You're not discovering who you are, and you're holding on to partnerships and doing stuff to other people, and that's why it's not looking good for you. So karmic justice. So a personal issue reaches resolution, and what came out here is the Knight of Swords. So you could be worried and in a panic because of some foolish, probably some thoughtless, careless act you could have took towards a Star, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Temperance energy, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. So this could be this karmic justice and things balancing out. You could have teamed up and did some type of teamwork here, or personal resolution. You can get some type of mentorship too as well, or somebody channels consciousness greater than their own, and you could have did something foolish here. And this individual is a guiding light. The Ace of Swords, this person has divine power, victory, truth, wisdom. The Ace of Cups, awoken emotionally and spiritually, as they have the spark of life. This person is gifted. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and then we have the Temperance. Somebody has divine protection, and this is what somebody could be worried about, because somebody is free. Somebody has spiritual resilience around this mug, and somebody is in their faith, has wisdom. Somebody is very spiritual. So, and with these 8 cards coming out, somebody is abundant here. So an issue is reaching its resolution here. You could have been an op. You could have been an op here. Could have been some type of power struggles. Could have been some sort of test here. Okay. Listen to the guidance of your soul. Could have been some type of unbalance here. Could have been calling something out. We have polar opposites. You could be the opposite of this individual. Could have been some type of battling and slight competition. Oh, not slight competition. It was some competition. We got the 9 of Wands, Page of Swords, 5 of Wands, the 8 of Wands with the Death. Somebody was trying to cause some sort of death to someone spiritual here, or transform something for someone spiritual. Causing conflict in someone's life because a flock of birds, it could be more than one individual here. A flock of birds wanted to be competitive towards someone here. Someone's solid foundation. The opposition, the op. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Splitting the deck, we got the Queen of Wands. Somebody you could have teamed up with someone here. Or you could even want to team up with this individual. You could want to bring peace here. Okay, shed some type of light on something. Or this could be a sun energy here that is channeling consciousness greater than their own. The Sun, 3 of Pentacles. What's conclusions are within reach? So we have conclusions are within reach here. 10 of Swords. You could be unconscious. You could not be awake. Conclusions within reach. The conclusion may mean you may get backstabbed and be completely ruined here. Okay, for this action that you took. Knight of Swords. You could even be thinking about having some sort of confrontation with someone here. But this person, you could be thinking about having some type of confrontation with someone that wears their heart on their sleeve and has a higher consciousness and higher thought than you. Okay, it's just going to leave you in the 10 of Swords. Okay, you also could have been betrayed in some type of marriage or relationship too as well, or by a business partner. Or this is how you made an enemy with this individual here. Some type of contract. You trying to rival with someone here. This individual is aware of that, awareness. And some type of communication could be coming here. But right after that, Jupiter is in reverse, so you may not have no luck. What is a new start is coming? Okay, a new start is coming here. We have the Devil. Y'all can be obsessed over somebody's new start. Also, your new start could be with the Devil. You could be binded to the Devil. Okay, that's who you gonna party with. You got the 3 of Cups here. Yeah, somebody is gonna have some new and exciting opportunities here. Transcendence, okay? Or it may be time for you to take some new steps on a new path here. Also, some type of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here is coming for somebody here. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in somebody's favor. Maybe while in others, it may turn in a different direction. So you may feel like it's time to take some sort of action, send a message, or have some sort of communication. Emotions can be flowing now or heightened. Okay, we have a flock of birds and then slightly competitive and watching. So somebody could want to send some message or some form of communication here. Yeah, we have Saturn return in reverse here. Y'all didn't pay y'all dues or answer to the wake-up call, but it's time for y'all to grow up. Okay, we have Gemini here. This is being communicated to you all here. Gemini at the bottom. So we're going to pull a grateful heart message. There's something always to be grateful for. You know what? I'm actually looking at this right here. What do you need Okay, you could have felt like you were overlooked. Okay, you could have wanted to be a main character here. We have main character vibe here. We have, okay, so the main character is Yahweh Elohim Yahshua the Messiah, the heavy ethereal being here. Okay, we have threefold patterns here. We're going to pull from the blood thicker than water deck, so some family could have been involved. It's a new world order, okay? Things are written in the mind and the heart. The old covenant, that's the old covenant, that's physical, okay? So some people could be, you know, under that old covenant, and we in a new age, okay? So some people are behind, okay? You all may be behind. Okay, yeah, y'all put great attacks on someone's spirit here. Okay, put nothing past nobody. Somebody was putting great attacks on your spirit here. Could have even been some homosexuals too as well. I did see the homosexual card. And somebody could even be homosexual, but that just points something about you spiritually out, okay? You could worship other things and not the Most High Yahweh. You only do things that satisfy your flesh. This is the energy that you are in. Okay, what's your passion? Okay, somebody could be laying low at this time. Okay, somebody could be manifesting too as well. Manifest. And manifest, man, which equals Yah, I will to be what I will to be. And fest, which is celebration, manifestation, the man Yah in celebration of his holy day. Okay, somebody did something for the love of money. Okay, so people could have been doing stuff for the love of money. Okay, we have Yahweh, Adam, which he was that gardener. And then we have Yahshua, after he rose from the dead, looked like a gardener. He been planting seeds. It's a pattern, plan, and purpose here. Okay, there was supposed to be a smear campaign, and people expected too much too soon with this smear campaign about someone else. Okay, but this person still got through the wire, through the fire. Even through the wire. These just flew on my chest, okay? So saving you from yourself, that's what the sun is here for, to save you from yourself. It's happiness in the simple things here. Someone was doing many spells on someone too as well. If you can get your hand on a Glad Tidings and read, that will sure make you glad. So you all need to gain an understanding here. It says, nothing is mine, I have only nothing, but it is enough. It's beautiful and it is all mine. By Catherine Ann Porter. We have Yahweh Elohim's story is the most beautiful story ever told. Okay, it says the good thing about perceptions, they change. So perceptions of you with other people could have changed too as well here. We have here everything based off sex. The plant. You put the seed in the ground and impregnate the earth and something is born. A man puts his seed in you in the dark. And something is born. Okay, everything is based off sex. Even though people get squeamish off of sex, it's very powerful. Yeah, someone was shown a vision. Okay, somebody could have been shown a vision of the end to the beginning here, shown some type of vision of what is going to occur here, or how something is going to end for someone here. We have parole. Somebody could be on parole. Okay, it's time to learn something new. Okay, one spirit, one understanding. It's only one spirit, one understanding, not many. You know, no matter what you believe or what was told to you, a wise man knows they know nothing at all. Okay, doing spell work or sending hate, you will have to answer to that even if you think you're protected. You can't hide from the Almighty Yahweh. Okay, so somebody was definitely doing some spiritual manipulation, great attacks on someone's spirit, many spells, doing a lot of spell work. That's triple confirmation of that. You have a decision to make. You have a decision to make. You can stay the course on your own, continue it doing it by yourself, or you can choose a divine path because it's not set up for you to do it alone. Okay, somebody also has a supercharged battery here. Okay, we have the opposite sex rival here. So the opposite sex could have been rivaling with this woman too as well here. Somebody found a way in the dark. They had faith. Yeah, somebody's a demon slayer healer that some people is messing with here. They say they will forever look for you and others, family, lovers, and friends. So y'all could have lost somebody here. Okay, somebody, they got Nookie power or Ping power with mind power. Somebody has a dangerous combination. Lover set you up to be assaulted. So a lover set someone up to be assaulted here. We have the word is alive. Somebody is going to be overbooked. Okay. Whoever set you up to be assaulted is a toxic waste here. Okay. There's still more work to be done before you reach the ultimate here. We have new energy. So somebody is in new energy. Okay, what's your heart saying? Yeah, a lot of people have a decision to make. Do it on their own and stay the course of their own, or choose a divine path. Okay, so some people may want war, but you need peace. Peace. That's double confirmation of that. We're going to pull from the community gossip. The commandment 9. There is no other name whereby man can be saved but through Yahshua the Messiah. Not Jesus. Not none of that. There is no other name whereby men can be saved but through Yahshua the Messiah. Okay, it says pull more from this deck, so I'm going to pull some more. Okay, so somebody was talking down on people that have less than or don't look a certain way, but they will sell their soul for a stick of gum here. A lot of you sold your soul, but want to talk about someone else here. It says that phone is dangerous. So it could be some stuff on some people's phone here. Compete, never. So y'all tried to compete with somebody and be in slight competition with somebody, but they don't compete. They laugh. Pull music, so we're going to pull from the music deck too as well here. We're also going to pull from the mom and dad deck here. Somebody is a high priest or a high priestess of the light. Somebody is a light energy here. Okay. The chains and boxes that you all try to put yourself in are very dangerous to you. Spirit running it. A lot of y'all about to have an ego death because spirit is running it. We have Moses here. Somebody had a vision here. Somebody seen how something began. Somebody seen how something ended here. Or they know how it's going to end. We have bare fruit, vagina, and penis here. That was the bare fruit, not no apple like they tell you. A lot of you all hate yourself. 666, self-hate. Okay? Know that trauma can cause mental illness. You all could have been through something here. But you got to heal that. Y'all are some adult bullies because y'all hate yourselves. Those that diligently seek him, Yahweh Elohim will find him. Yeah, Yahweh, he is the mother and the father. It'd be YHWH. The A is in the middle for Adam, Atum, which is the masculine, that man. And then between the W and H is E. E for Eve, woman, feminine. That's because the Most High Yahweh is our father and mother. Both masculine and feminine. Okay, you all straighten up for the outside world here. Your worth belongs in no one's hands. It's a dangerous game here. Again, trauma can cause mental illness. This is why some of you all can do some of the things that you do here. It says, oh shit, we don't know shit. So y'all might have figured out that, oh shit, y'all don't know shit. We have here higher manifestation, which is the brain. The most holy place is where Yahweh dwells. The heart is the lower manifestation, which is Yahshua, where the holy place dwells. And I want to pull this name back up again because it just shows how he comes down. See, it's originally YHWH, but you cannot pronounce that, even though you say his name all the time by breathing in and out. But there's no pronunciation. So it just shows the pattern, how he comes down yet again, and now you're able to pronounce it with the A and the E being in there. Higher manifestation, lower manifestation. It shows how he comes down, how he transmutes. Okay, y'all was on some can't stop, won't stop, never stop bad boy energy here, and now you all are going to get stopped, because the conclusion is for y'all to be in the Ten of Swords, with y'all marriages, with y'all relationships, with y'all businesses. Justice will be had even in y'all friendships here. The true fight is in the spirit here. It's for you to turn darkness into light, and y'all attacking other people here. Okay, the reason why somebody is popping is all off of hate here. Okay, I understand you may have lost yourself, but trying to be somebody else and a copycat, what would that do for you? You'll never know you. So y'all all were trying to be and compete with somebody else and be somebody else here. Okay, but the person that these people was trying to do that to, your enemies are helped for that level up. So these people could have helped you level up by being in this energy here. So somebody could have, we have leaving the cocoon early, you may pass, give yourself grace. Okay, so give yourself some grace. You don't have to pop out too soon or do anything too soon. Give yourself some grace. Also, you could be doing that because it also came out in reverse. Somebody could be pressed here. Okay, they could be saying somebody could have said, you know, F it all. Okay, so somebody could have said F it all and was pressed and did something to someone here. We have Ariana, which is me, the reader here. We have the Phoenix, which represents being burned up in the ashes and being reborn. The Dove, which means messenger, which that part of my name, Yana, means dove. 2 as well here. We have the Star of David, which represents man and woman coming together. Yana Spirit, Spirit's messenger. Yana LaRue, which means, you know, the pathway, the roadway. Life path number 9. My birthday is March 20th, 1993. I am a Yashin, a sun child. I'm a Pisces, sun, Pisces, Aries, cusp. I also have Aries and Venus. Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. Sagittarius North Node, and I have Libra in a very prominent part in my chart that will always bring justice. It says here you have no clue here, so you have no clue about me and who I am. At the top of the deck we have High Priestess, High Priestess, light energy. Also we have here remain hopeful. Listen, I'm ready to pull because, you know, since I done came out, I'm ready to like, let me. But I'm trying to see what all other decks I have to pull from, because we have some extra messages here for you all. And I'm gonna pull on me too for me coming out, but it could just be saying that I am a light energy high priestess. I'm gonna use the pendulum first. before I just pull on myself for me coming out. Okay. So we got to pull from the blood thicker than water, the community gossip. Okay, that's the friend or the foe. This is the mom and dad. Okay. And excuse me, y'all. I gotta find that blood thicker than water deck. Oh, here it go, right under here. So we're gonna find out some extra messages. Okay, somebody's family could have went against them. Okay. What's blood thicker than water here? Okay, some family could have been info leaking and telling someone's business. Okay, somebody's family could have mental issues, mental illness could have run in a family here. These family members could have been saying, if I got it, we got it, you got my back, I got your back, but they were leaking someone's information here. Somebody could be in the street life or the crime life here. Somebody in the family is also healthy, peaceful, fruitful. There's no more get-togethers with this family here, or somebody don't go to get-togethers no more because their family could have betrayed them here. Yeah, even the family members that don't know this individual talk down but don't know you. These people hate this individual. I hate you. Okay, somebody can suffer from some physical issues that run in the family too as well here. Some family members could be high acidity. Okay, people that you even grew up in the same household with could have even came up against you too as well. Okay, your family members also slept with partners that you slept with. We have scandal here, so scandalous here. Somebody is going to be a funeral had, or somebody was trying to pull some type of scandal in your life or cause some death here. We have a funeral. We have poor class, middle class. These individuals was in competition, so your own family was in competition with you too as well. Okay, you could be you could do good business or run some type of empire. Okay, we have bad business too as well here. So these people could be having bad business here. We have borrow, never pay back. Also, we have some form of setup here. So your own family could have tried to set you up. Even could have planted some type of roots on you or tried to sacrifice you too as well. And your family be hanging with the ops. Yeah, they toxic as hell. So this ain't... But you bring great value here. You're great value, and these people is just toxic. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna say nothing too much. These people was gossiping, saying they heard you had a disease too as well in the community. So it's going around in the community that you possibly have a disease, that you could possibly be homeless, that you're gay, that you're a thief, that you have illegal dealings. Okay, they even talk about you and your clothing and what you wear. They say that you're also crazy. They heard you worked at so-and-so or work at so-and-so. Yeah, you have a lot of illegal dealings here. They heard you get tricked on, so people pay for your stuff. They heard you on drugs too as well. They heard you lost a fight. I seen cosmetic surgery. They heard you a murderer. They heard you battling disease. Okay, they heard you get abused often. They heard that you are alone, no family, no friends. They heard you lied about being assaulted here. So that's the community gossip about you. That's sad. It would be crazy to me is that people be saying all of these things, but look what they are doing though. They're toxic, they're hateful, they sleep with their own family's partners, they sitting up gossiping, but they some haters. They be backstabbing people, trying to set people up, acting high sedity, but really middle class, so you still in the same poor realm, plotting people's funerals, hating, you know, it's just so much, you know, setting people up to get assaulted, but got the nerve to be gossiping about somebody and trying to down someone else. But doing all of this stuff, no, people need to look at their motherfucking self before they put their mouth on someone here. Some people can have some mom and dad issues, and like people just need to heal. Okay. It says here, it's okay if you can't afford it. I know you try your best. Okay. I love family time, so somebody could love spending time with their family here. Someone thinks their parents, partners are far more important than them, and if you have children, this is what your children want to say to you. We have titles don't mean shit, so somebody saying, you know, titles don't mean shit. Somebody could be getting bullied. They want to let you know that they're getting bullied here. You're a child, or you could have did when you were a child. Please don't belittle me or talk down to me. It hurts. A family member abused me. Maybe my behavior is a cry for help or attention, not punishment, but love. Sorry about my grades. I'm not focused. I have some insecurities. I wish you'd show up for me more. I want to make you proud. I wish I can take care of you. You work really hard. I wish to travel with you. I love you. Thank you for coming back for me, so some people's parents could have left them. It says, are your addictions more important here? I want you to stay together, so somebody wants their parents to stay together. I don't feel seen, and I think your work is more important than our love. Okay, so that could be what your kids want to tell you, or what you could have wanted to tell your parents, you know, as a child, some things that you also may need to heal. Okay, should I put cards on myself? Yes. Okay, clear. Was me coming out representing that high priestess light energy? Yes. Okay, clear. Okay, do these messages involve me in any type of way? Yes. Okay. these things done to me. Yes. Okay, clear. Okay. So conclusions are within reach, and conclusions and justice will be coming on my behalf. Yes. Okay, so I guess no wonder why I was feeling hit right in the heart. So I guess Elohim wanted me to share with you all what people decided to do to me, and the people that were opposition to me. You know, family, lovers, friends. I do be trying to share with y'all, you know, a lot on this channel about how I feel and some of the things that, you know, I went through, but, you know, this was like unexpected. But I'm going to pull some cards on myself. This was, you know, unexpected. I pulled cards on myself before, but that was, you know, more so speaking on my spiritual journey. But I guess, I mean, this is still a part of the journey. You know, being backstabbed, betrayed, hurt. You know, people competing with you, but then talking down on you and doing all types of crazy stuff, you know. Guess this is me being naked for y'all. Oh, man. Okay. So, what about me? Okay. So, I was lied on. Seven of Swords. There was a lot of sneaky, underhanded things that was done to me. This temperance energy, but I was protected through it all. I got healing and purification through the Most High, which gave me hope. Emperor energy could have lied on me. Aries could have lied on me. Somebody could be watching. To as well, you know, dissatisfied, or somebody could have lied on me from me saying no about something or refusing something, whether that be with family, friendship, and or lover. But splitting the deck, we have the star energy, which represents, you know, pure, and then, you know, with her being naked, this is me being naked with you right now. We have that guiding light, so, you know, having that hope, being restored spiritually. In another reading, I was talking about heartbreak and how that heartbreak can lead you to, you know, that purification and, you know, having relief. The dog barking outside, confirmation. Okay. Okay, I'm this Tempest energy, Queen of Swords here. I have a clear understanding. I speak truth and clarity. Ace of Swords. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to freaking cry. But this is the sword that the divine had handed to me. He gave me this clear understanding and divine power, which, you know, he brought me victory, truth, and wisdom. It was a gift of light. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Now I'm more cautious, you know, about who I let around me and who I'm around. I'm also, you know, learning, planting seeds. The Most High helped me persevere here. I persevered through my hope and faith here. Star energy. Okay. We have the Lovers here. So I have a higher consciousness. I heal through love from the divine. The divine gave me, you know, love and healing too as well here. Okay, we have the moon here through the word. Okay, with the sun and the moon combined. He gave me light in the darkness. Okay, and I follow my instinct. And I follow him even with, not, basically walking by faith and not by sight, which brought me a lot of opportunities and work here. Eight of Pentacles. I perfected my craft. My work is protected, what I do for work. And I grow and I have clarity on my purpose here. The Two of Wands. Right after that, I made a decision here to plan for growth. I was set free here. I have that drive. I am the Queen of Cups. I have air in my chart. Even with this Temperance coming out here, my North Node is in Sagittarius. Like I told you before, I have air in my chart. Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. I also have Gemini on my chart, but that's my South Node. But with the moon coming out, that's Pisces energy too as well. I also have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio within my chart. But I'm a Queen of Cups, very loving, very compassionate, as you can see. Even though I am healed and I, got through this and I persevered through it, just hearing it, come out. And even though it's coming out through my mouth and through me, it's through, Elohim and the message that he wanted me to put out. So it kind of caught me off guard, and that's why y'all got the tears. And it's just a lot to overcome with so many people coming up against you, and especially so many people that you had love for and that you thought was your family, that you thought was your friend, that you thought could be your lover, So that's a lot, to have to overcome. And not only that, when you're awakening and overcoming things, you have to deal with you. Because you are always your worst enemy. So to have to deal with you and, deal with all the forces that came up against you, physically and spiritually, it's a lot, to power through and still persevere through. But I'm very thankful to Yahweh, because he helped me do that. Okay. So he gifted me Six of Pentacles, and things are coming into balance, Okay. My wishes may get granted, Nine of Cups. The things that I want may come, to fruition here. I walked away from illusions and, the lies and, people with hidden motives and hidden secrets, and the people who were wearing masks that had dark entities attached to them right in my face. I also walked away towards happiness and stepped into my power as well. Now I'm that leader in my life, and I try to help, lead others to get to the same space that could have went through a lot of the things that I have went through. And that what just came out, that was just more of recently what I went through. That ain't even talking about, all that I went through before, I hopped on my spiritual journey. But yeah, I walked away from energies that were backstabbing me. A lot of Queen of Wands energies backstab me. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius too as well here, but I'm getting justice for that. Justice is here. Karmic balance. Things are coming into balance here. And the truth. Okay. These people try to affect my partnerships. Even spiritually here, didn't want, try to attack me while I was awakening emotionally and spiritually. But the Most High gave me that spark of life. He gifted me, and I have been perfected in the spirit. And now I'm of high status here. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I don't take no shit either. So, I'm on my emperor shit, even though I'm an empress. I embody both. Okay. I also, gave love to a lot of these individuals. I gave love, communicated with love, and things of that nature. So, but an offer could be coming towards me as far as the Ten of Pentacles. This is what I hold. I am expanding here. I'm a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities, and something unexpected is coming into my life. I don't know, but it can involve a Ten of Pentacles here. I also got to heal. My foundation is solid. My foundation is in the Most High Yahweh. The Most High Yahweh healed me. I received spiritual guidance from the Most High, from the Sun. We have the Sun in the Hierophant here. I hold this energy as well here, by being the Sun child. But the Most High Yahweh chose me, healed me, taught me, brought law and liberty in my life. Made me whole. And he keeps me safe. And I stand my ground through all the attacks because he keeps me safe. Even through all of them battles, okay? And that cycle is completing here. Yeah, some people may lose their life here. It was in this devil energy against me. They may lose their life. They might do self-harm to themselves, and or they might not have no soul, don't have eternal life, and they could be tied up with the devil, okay? Also for that magician, for being a fool and putting magician work on me. Okay, some people are obsessed with me, even though all of those things came out about the community gossip and the stuff that my toxic family have done to me and feel about me. But they're obsessed, even though they think little of me. They're obsessed. They're competing. They lying on me and all types of stuff. So, but it's obsession. I would say, be flattered, but I'm not, because I don't, I'm not flattered. Because I was on that, I be laughing. Now I can laugh about it because I was on that Barney shit. I love you, you love me. But, people was on some other shit. And to find that out, that's always heartbreaking, But yeah, some of these people could have been insecure too and trying to hold me back. A lot of people were, you know, stingy with me too as well here. Wanted me to be burdened too. Wanted me to feel insecure. Okay. Even about my work too as well. Yeah, these double energies here. Could have even been a Capricorn that was doing work here. But that cycle is over. Could have even been an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Leo too as well. But with my work, the channels that I get and channeling thoughts, I take creative action towards those, and I've been dancing through life and gaining an understanding here, and that's why was blessed with power and getting a victory. It's a blessing, actually. The devil tried to battle me too as well. Okay, but I'm receiving justice for that too as well, for the devil coming up against me. Justice. Queen of Cups, justice. And everything is fine. Yeah. Expanding, launching the ideas that I have, taking action. I've been, very ambitious. At the top, you're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Things were uncertain for me too at some times, but through the Most High, I knew that I'd be fine, that everything was fine. But I had suffered, through mental illness and things of that nature too as well, that the Most High healed me from. I've been in the Five of Pentacles. I know y'all hear me mention sometimes, about not having certain things. This is my Job card. So, sometimes the Most High have you a certain way to see how people would treat you because they don't know who you are. And these individuals didn't know who I was in Him. So, they were tested and failed. Also, justice is coming for somebody who wanted my gifts too as well. They're going to be mentally entrapped and left in the Five of Pentacles. They will be in that energy. Again, like I said, I receive healing, spiritual guidance. I have a lot of options here, and it's bringing a tower for people that have these, hidden motives, hidden intentions, and these ill feelings towards me that I ain't know about. I intuitively knew about it, but But I walk by faith and not by sight. And I remain committed. And I'm home. And Nine of Pentacles here. Abundant. And called. I was called home by our Father and Mother, Yahweh. And look, He came right out, and we partnered up. Me and Yahweh, we partnered up. Hierophant, Two of Cups. He called me. I surrendered to Him, and He enlightened me. Okay, there's a flock of birds watching me. There's in slight competition here. Some people could be inspired too as well, but there are some people that are watching. The very people that could have did things to me could have been watching here. We have a King of Wands that's watching here. They could want to be in some type of confrontation, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius male. Okay, but also I could be inspiring to others. I'm in my power. A leader, very courageous, in my spiritual strength, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. and I have a higher thought here. But if it is a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius coming to have some type of confrontation with me, you're going to meet the Tower. If you try to attack me in any way, your world will end. There will be an ending. So you can make the decision to travel towards me if you want with this Five of Wands energy. Your wishes will be granted, but it's not going to be in the way you think. I'm not going to be the one tied up. You're the one that's going to be suffering loss. You're going to lose your life and whomever else. And right after that is the Death card. You and your friends. So think about it. Use your inner guidance here. King of Cups. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but use your inner guidance. Also, I am a high priestess and I work for the Most High, and He loves me. So if you want to test that theory, you could get called home in another way. It's up to you. So I'll think twice before coming to have some form of confrontation with me. We have Emperor. Okay. Could be a Leo, but I also carry that Emperor energy here. And in my strength, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of your plans, your plots. I'm not scared of the risk you want to take. I'm not scared of the work you do or that hard work you put in. Because I know that I'll receive my promise. I will be happy. I deserve it. I do. I deserve for the Wheel of Fortune to be in my favor. I do. And I'm going to say that out loud. I do. Yeah, you got some form of plan that you want to try to execute towards a Empress. Something that you're working on. Plan that you're working hard on. That's just going to leave you in trauma, suffering, and loss. You want this for me, but this is going to be for you. You're going to be disappointed by the fast action that you try to take. Yeah, you want to try to backstab me. You know, more of that. Or this could have already been done. But you want to try to backstab me, you know, more of that. You're going to take fast action to do it. You want to completely ruin me. I know you must be listening by the way I'm saying that here. You want to completely ruin me. I guess the King of Pentacles wanted to pop out. You wanted to pay to get it done. Could have traveled to get something done. Dropped a whole bag on it. But you didn't know that I was the actual badass being and the actual magician, and you under judgment for that. Didn't bet on it. Now you could be in a panic. You could have already did this or already tried to do this. Or you could be about to do something stupid because you're panicking. Because you didn't bank on me being the actual magician. I have a higher calling, so yeah, judgment will be called on you for what you did. Yeah, this Five of Wands energy that you did in the past here, just so you can get the victory here. Yeah, you tried to cause death here and wanted me to harm myself and to lose my life. Yeah, I see. Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, Five of Wands, Death, and the Five of Cups. That would have made you completely happy. You felt like that would, or this will make you completely happy. You feel like it'll bring you stability and abundance if you in me. You're going to be upset and disappointed, and you're going to get attacked. That's what's going to occur. Let's see. Okay, we have miracles, okay, codes in nature. Okay, so I can definitely see those. What I sing, what comes out of my voice box is of light, is the light here. We have sing here. And it was another video that I had did, okay, that I will tell y'all about some of the miracles that I have seen and experienced here. Great diviner, I am a great diviner. Revolution here. I am a star seed, okay. That is silent, on a silent retreat, because I tolerated a lot from souls here. Just, you know, going through a change here. Acting as spirit tells me to act, that's who I'm loyal to. I had an ego death, and I'm partnered with creation, focused on my legacy, and I have the vision. Hierophant. I am a divine feminine. Justice, bring justice and clarity. I have unconditional love. I am the blueprint, and I can. I have permission here. My essence is the sun and the moon. Some people try to cause change to me by using this glamour energy here too as well here. Oh, but I am that wizard, which is balance here. And I can channel energy here, channel animal energy too as well. I have been crystallized here, crystal technology. And I have been resurrected. And I have been guided. I receive guidance and I give guidance. That death that you tried to cause, all it did was, it did something more. Now I have a higher perception. Like I said, I am that emperor energy too. I hold the vision. Let's see what else. We have bliss here, which is the world. I completed cycles, you know, strive for eternal life. Two as well here, one with nature. I have the truth aura. My aura is the truth. I am connected, abracadabra, and I am beyond. Anything else? Yep. I have loyalty of the sun. I am protected, and I'm getting the victory and success here. I have that wand, the gifts that the Most High gave me. I am his son, even though I'm a woman clothed in the sun. Pay attention. Pay attention. Right at the top, right after that is manifesteer, which is that magician here. Karma is here. Judgment. I am a divine messenger. And karma is here. I'm partnered with creation, and this is part of my legacy in my DNA with the Most High, the Hierophant right above, with the beyond right after. I am that goddess energy. That is guided, that did choose to let go. I am justice here, and I hold the vision yet again, and I get messages from the cloud. And the Most High is my family. Okay? Yeah, I came from a broken family, but the Most High is my family, and he made me whole, the sun and the moon. And that's where I get my messages and downloads from. That's who brought me change. Spirit acts. He is that high priestess within me. He enhanced me and brought me peace. I am a guide. This is my archetype. Represent the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. I am a scribe here, preserving knowledge and information. I am an avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. The horn just hunked outside. Confirmation. Child orphan, independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering the fear of surviving. At the top, monk/nun, selfish devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. That's what I'm dedicated to. Hero, heroine, the passion for journey of personal empowerment here. I am also a seeker to thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. The horn hunked outside. Confirmation on that too as well. Okay, we have virgin energy, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. I have a pure heart, pure spirit. I am a goddess energy, double, triple, ×4 confirmation on that. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Child magical here. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Yahweh. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and within others. It's in my DNA, in my makeup. And this is who I am. I didn't count on who y'all were doing things to. Detective here. Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. Detective energy. Or archetype. Saboteur. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and changes it will bring to your life here. Angel. Right at the top. The angelic energy that I was talking about here. Helping those in need with no expectation in return here. Anything else? Exorcist, freeing yourself and others from destructive impulses. A visionary, like I kept saying, I hold the vision. The capacity to envision what is not conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard of personal gain. Destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. A Samaritan here, refines your capacity to help those that you would prefer to ignore. I still help and give love to those who I would prefer to ignore. I can step outside of my ego and still do what I have to do. So this is my makeup beyond what people in the community like to tell you or say about me. This is my archetype. Coming from the divine, not coming from me. Yep, gossip. There's a lot of gossip here. But here, awakens consideration for the feelings of others and honoring trust here. Fool, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. It's like, cause you already know, that's why I got my laugh right here. And we gonna get our laugh on. Too as well. Okay, I'm also a student of the divine, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Last shuffle. Anything else? We have Prince here, romantic charm and potential for power. Okay, we have Slave, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Like I told you, I surrendered to the divine and gave him my complete trust. So, again, my archetype is Samaritan, Angel, Saboteur, Hero, Heroine, Child, Orphan, Prince, Student, Gossip, Destroyer, Visionary, Exorcist, Yahweh, Goddess, Virgin, Avenger, Scribe, Guide. And I am wild and free. Okay, I'm responsible for my life. I'm open to receive. I have permission to do what I do. I know how to change my thoughts. I am blessed. I am a dreamer, which is that Pisces energy. And I am sacred. Dog barking outside, confirmation here. I follow my heart and I'm supported angelically, and I have a higher purpose. So, oh yeah, I gotta pull music because that was one of the. So we gonna pull this music. I'm gonna pull some thank you messages because I am thankful for Yahweh. And, you know, we always end it with a grateful heart message. But ooh, I wasn't expecting that right there. Wasn't expecting that. We have The Dream, Lemon Lean. That song could be of significance. We have High Five, I Like the Way. We have Kiana Lede, Skitterlude. Jason Mires, Living in the Moment. Pink, Just Give Me a Reason. Extension, Triple Cash Money Sign. Shabuya, Eliza, Gossips, Gloss Up, Slimmer Romy, and K Carbon. Ken the Man, Might Not Like It. Sister Act 2, His Eyes on the Sparrow. Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Doja Cat, Streets. Chica, High Rises. Timar, Done, Keep Sweat, Right and Wrong Way. Cause there's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. We got Coda the Friend, Lawn Chair. Slow Wind the Bass, Lloyd featuring Teddy Riley. Timar, I Do, But. We got Joey Badass featuring Schoolboy Q, Rockabye Baby. Lenny Kravitz, Fly Away. Bree Steves, Jealousy. Justin Sky, No Options. Bill Withers, Lean on Me. Jay Stalin, Don't Love You Back. Look at that. Bree Steves featuring Guap Dad 4000, GAF, Dajay, Letter to My Ex. Ken the Man, He Be Like. Lundrell, Love with Conditions, featuring Desire Dawson. Lundrell, Black Girl Magic. J. Cole, Runaway. Michael Jackson, Rock My World. Corley Rae, Twinning Them. Kiana Lede, Second Chances. Lindrell, Beautiful Mess, featuring Naomi the Goddess. Kalani, Can I. Diddy, Bryson Tiller, Ashanti, Young Miami. Gotta Move On. Life Jennings, Must Be Nice. Drake, God's Plan, Yahweh's Plan. Tokyo Jets, Fuck It. UGK, Players Anthem. Be Love, My Everything. Tyler Cassidy, Calories. Cy Ari the Kid, Love Too Hard. Victoria Monette, Touch Me, featuring Kalani. J. Cole featuring Kim Lamar, Forbidden Fruit. Usher featuring LMA, Don't Waste My Time. Neo, Say It. 42 Doug and Roddy Ricch, For the Gang. Nicki Minaj, Barbie Tings. Too Short, Let My Nuts Go. Foxy Brown, Can You Feel Me, Baby. Houdini, One Love. I'm not rereading these songs either. I'm just pulling the playlist because it said pull the music. But these is extra messages here. Light Skin Keisha, Believe That. J. Cole featuring Little Baby, Pride is the Devil. Her and Hit Boy, Trauma featuring Corday. Ariana Lennox, Pressure. Major Harris, Love Won't Let Me Wait. Devin the Dude, Do What You Want to Do. Anderson .Paak featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. Waters, India Irie, I'm Not My Hair. Vito, Slow. Kimi Casanova. Desi Dex, Judah Cries. Ariana Grande, Fake Love. Fake Smile. But I was, that fake love. I said that for a reason. Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It? Her featuring YG, Sly, Erykah Badu, Next Lifetime. Michael Jackson, Wanna Be Starting Something. Adele, Chasing Pavements. Yahweh, All Nations. Kiana Lede, Honest. Keep Sweat, Nobody. Lil Wayne, Drop the World. I pick the world up and I drop it on your fucking head. I can die now, rebirth, motherfucker. I float in my spaceship and leave Earth, motherfucker. I'm gone. We got Jay-Z featuring Beyonce, Family Feud. We have LaRoux's Bulletproof, The Dream, Spiritual, Nipsey Hussle, Status Symbol 3 featuring Buddy, Say Rock, Golden Milk, Kiana Lede, Second Chances featuring Black, Rod Wave, No Love, Mary J. Blige, My Life, Perfect. That's a perfect song right there. We got Dreamville, Sacrifices, that's perfect. Kendrick Lamar, All Right, that's perfect. Kim, Heaven, that's perfect. Keep Sweat, How Deep Is Your Love? We have here Nasty C featuring Ari Lennox, Black and White. Tasha Combs, Leonard featuring Nicki Minaj, I'm Getting Ready. Janae Aiko, Born Tired, that's perfect too as well. Beyonce, Don't Hurt Yourself. Her, Lost Souls. Wiz Khalifa, Spotlight. Janine, Never the Right Time. Tory Lanez, The Tape. R. Kelly, Down Low. Nicki Minaj, Still I Rise. Cash Doll, Thummin'. Tory Lanez, Proud Family. I seen Erykah Badu, The Healer. SZA featuring Kendrick Lamar, Babylon. Wiz Khalifa, The Statement. George Clinton, Atomic Dog. Kevin Gates, Time for That. Dua Lipa, Hotter Than Hell. Ken the Man, No Name. Carl Carlton, She's a Bad Mama Jamma. India Shawn featuring Anderson .Paak, Moving On. DJ Snake and Aluna George, You Know You Like It. Lil Wayne, Working Them. Jamie Foxx, Do What It Do. Megan Thee Stallion, Cocky as Fuck. And Brent Faiyaz, Drake the Neptune, Wasting Time. Okay, I'm going to pull some thank yous here. Because I'm very thankful. Matter of fact, I'm going to just read the whole deck. I ain't even going to play around. Thank you for never leaving me, Yahweh. Thank you for your mercy, Yahweh. Thank you for blessing. Thank you for the blessings, Yahweh. Thank you for igniting that flame and passion. Thank you for correcting me, Yahweh. Thank you for solid foundations. Thank you for your darkness. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for never leaving my side. Thank you for being a great husbandman. Thank you for life and letting me be a part of your story. Thank you for making me whole. Thank you for healing me. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for your sacrifices. Thank you for loving me in spite of me. Thank you for your unconditional love. Thank you for my gifts. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your song. Thank you for letting me know who I am in you. Thank you for freedom. Thank you for your light. Thank you for everything. Thank you for a chance at life eternal. Thank you for upgrading me. Thank you for your word. Thank you for your comfort. Thank you for seeing me when I couldn't see myself. Thank you for being my father and mother. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for giving me grace. Thank you for your beauty. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for being my guide. Thank you for all in all, everything all in all. And thank you for an abundance of love. So I'm going to pull a grateful heart message because there's always something to be grateful for. Okay, can we get some grateful heart messages, please? It says here, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Yahweh. I will praise Yahweh's name in song and glorify him with thanksgiving. Those who look to him for help will be radiant with joy. Yahweh watches over all who love him. I will lie down and sleep in peace, for you alone, O Yahweh, make me dwell in safety. Oh, the joys of those who trust Yahweh. I will praise you, O Yahweh, with my whole heart. I will tell of your marvelous works. Praise Yahweh, from whom all blessings flow. Yahweh makes his people strong, and Yahweh gives his people peace. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. May your unfailing love rest upon us, O Yahweh. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your request to God, to Yahweh. The words of Yahweh are pure. Call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you, and you shall glorify me. We praise you, Yahweh. We praise you, for your name is near. People will tell of your wonderful deeds. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgiving, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. Yahweh will guide you always. The joy of Yahweh is your strength. And we have here, open your mouth and taste, open your eyes and see how good Yahweh is. And then we have here, those who know your name will put their trust in you, for you, Yahweh, have not forsaken those who seek you. So I hope you all got a message from this read that'll be able to help you along your journey, even though, I'm pretty sure some of you can relate to some of these things too as well. Again, know that Yahweh loves you. And please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.